All right, let's start off today's session with an Asian expat getting arrested for dancing in Dubai Metro. I received that video. I think it was uploaded on TikTok or Instagram. Well, obviously it's a Pakistani guy, and the guy is, just dancing and gyrating his hips and going from this side to this side and this side, and kind of a harmless, attention-seeking, stuff that we do when we want attention online. Okay, let me put this proper. Okay, so he did his stuff, and people forwarded it to me. I didn't think much about it. And next thing you know, national newspaper, I saw the article, Asian man arrested and fined 5,000 dirhams. That's around, I think, $1,500 for breaking COVID protocols. Then they said endangering the lives of others and violating, the metro rules. So now, what do I think about this? See, let's understand the reason why Dubai punished this guy. Okay. The reason why they punish this guy is because they want to make an example out of him. That, listen, see, please don't start using the metro for your attention-seeking gimmick, because today this guy did dancing. Tomorrow some guy might do, like you see on YouTube, guys running in the metro or the trains and doing flips and stunts and hanging and doing the, like they have so much of core strength where they suspend themselves holding the bar horizontally, and they walk up and down and jump and flip and flop, and they don't want people to start using the metro for all these attention-seeking pranks and nonsense. Because I can assure you this much, people, once they see one person do it, another person will do it, then another person will do it, and every time a new person comes, they will try to do something even worse than the others. So in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if one day you'll see some girl flash her tits or a vagina and upload it on Pornhub and say, what is that, flashing in Dubai Metro, because nobody has done it, so somebody will try to do it. Or a guy and girl will sit and try to stimulate each other sexually and say, oh, sex in Dubai Metro, because nobody has done it. So it'll be the first in the long list of people who are doing it for the first time. Now that's the reason why Dubai police or Dubai Metro made this public and made it a big story. The second thing is, when you're having COVID and the fear of this virus, and you have a guy dancing at close proximity, you do not know where this guy has been and what this guy has done. I mean, you might say, oh, it's so silly. Try taking your small child and sitting where there is an unknown stranger coming right up to your face or your child's face. I've literally seen some, I remember this incident where me and my clients, we were at this shawarma shop, where they give this lamb. It's revolving around heat, and you have a sandwich. So we were standing there, and the small little baby, 2 kids of my client, they were Keralites. They were standing there. So this guy cutting the shawarma was a Keralite. After cutting, when he gave us the sandwiches, we took it. The next thing you know, this guy, he has knelt down in front of this small boy and small girl, and is holding their faces, and he's talking to them something. So immediately I asked my client's father. I said, "Do you know this man?" He said, "No, I don't know this man." I said, "Then why is he holding your child?" He's saying, "I don't know." I said, "Then what are you standing here?" Immediately I went. I said, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?" I straight away asked him. Kya, like in Hindi, he was saying, kya ho gaya, means what happened. I started giving out to him left, right, and center in, I don't know, Hindi and English and whatever fragment. I said, "I'm going to call the police. You're touching the child and this and that." And by the time the owner came, sorry, please, don't make a police this thing. And I was boiling because you being a stranger, you're not allowed to touch a child. You cannot fucking touch a child, especially that is not yours. I know because I've been molested so many times. I know how these men, or it's normally men, these men who are sexually frustrated, what they do. Now, anyway, see, in terms of this guy, obviously he is not touching any child. But the point I'm trying to make here is, you do not know what kind of character he is, where he has been. Okay, you do not know what he has. Now, the next reason why I feel this has been highlighted is because, see, Dubai Metro is a transport system where so many people are going, and maintenance of Dubai Metro is very high. It's very expensive. So if you have any incident where there's a fight or there's a damage, you have to shut down the entire line until the problem is resolved. So shutting down the line for that few minutes or hours, the bill comes up to millions. So overall, what do I think? I totally agree with what Dubai Metro is doing. Totally agree. I totally support their laws. You look at India, you look at UK, you look at US, see how people behave in the trains and metro. There is no law, there's no rule. In India, people even steal. You go to the toilet, they steal the soap bar, they steal this thing. They, if you keep anything, the seats, they rip them open with a blade. So, in fact, there was even this incident where people in the trains, they were getting injured because kids from afar were throwing rocks. And especially, when you had these fast trains, they found it funny. So when the train was passing, they were throwing stones at it. Anyway, Dubai, thankfully, that will not happen. But only thing I feel sorry for is this poor Pakistani guy. 5,000 bucks is not a small amount. And well, he had his moment where he got viral. I just hope it was worth it. He got his little bit of fame, and yes, because it came in the papers, became even more famous. I think this TikTok, Instagram, these people throwing, like there was even this Indian guy who was throwing money, and then he got caught by the police for disrespecting the currency. You had an Arab guy who in the car threw money at when he was passing by laborers, and laborers ran, and he did this for publicity. You have people do all sorts of shitty things for attention, and they call it a prank. Personally, I don't like any of these, and I'm so glad that they not only catch these people, fine these people, they should be punished severely, because always keep in mind, things always escalate. They always try, oh, he tried 2 steps, I will try 3. Next one will try 5. Next one will try 7. Yeah, that is why on YouTube you had these pranks where people were touching girls' butts, and then you even had this guy who faked someone getting kidnapped and taking a gun and trying to shoot, and they made it a prank, and this guy was crying. And where do you stop, man? Where do you stop with all this nonsense? I'm not in favor of all these nonsensical pranks and all that. Yes, it may be funny to watch, but where do you draw the line? That is a big question. Where do you draw the line? So I know this guy's intention was not bad, but he was stupid. That's all I can say. I'm sure his heart is in the right place. Anyway, he got his few minutes of glory with 5,000 dirhams advertising expense. I'm sure he's not going to do it again. And yeah, I'm pretty sure his friends will be oh, they'll be teasing him, and he'll be like, shut the fuck up, man, come on, stop it. So anyway, this is what I wanted to say. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? All right, let me sign off. You guys take care.